Get ready for the Android 17 beta launch because we are diving deep into what Google is cooking up. We are breaking down the details of Pixel Glow, a potential new lighting feature that could revolutionize how you interact with your phone. And we're exploring the implications for a brand new Google laptop that might feature this incredible technology. This is a game changer for mobile interaction, and you won't want to miss what this means for the future of Android devices.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we are taking a hard look at the landscape of online reviews. Google has just implemented a major update to its Maps user-generated content policy, and we're seeing explicit restrictions now in place. We'll be analyzing exactly how this change impacts local businesses, specifically focusing on the new bans against merchants requesting staff to solicit specific review numbers or include personal identifying information in those reviews. But the news doesn't stop there. Google is making massive global strides in digital infrastructure, pledging $5 million to Latin American governments through co-develop to boost digital public infrastructure. We are exploring the groundbreaking IdLAC project, which is set to allow citizens across the region to use their national digital IDs for seamless cross-border transactions, and how this could reshape regional connectivity. And finally, let's talk luxury meets tech. We are looking at the exciting potential for Google to team up with Gucci on smart glasses. We'll discuss the rumored partnership, what it could mean for the Android XR platform, and how this move positions Google against competitors like Meta and Apple. Stay locked in, because this is the future of wearable technology. Google is reportedly exploring a new hardware differentiator called Pixel Glow, which could introduce innovative lighting features to its devices. This information surfaced following the launch of the Android 17 beta, with developers examining the latest build, Beta 4. Pixel Glow is described as a lighting feature activated when a phone is placed screen-side down on a surface, designed to provide subtle light and color feedback about important activity. The feature is summarized in settings as, "Stay in the moment without losing touch." Pixel Glow uses subtle light and color on the back of your device to inform you of important activity when it's face down. Industry observers have noted similar concepts from competitors like Nothing. While current renders for the Pixel 11 series do not show an immediate new light system, speculation suggests Google might integrate this technology into existing elements such as the camera bar or the Google logo. Furthermore, Pixel Glow is potentially linked to Gemini interactions, with settings mentioning speaking with Gemini, hands-free interactions using visual feedback. More significantly, the code related to Pixel Glow also indicates support for an unnamed laptop. The system checks the device type, distinguishing between phones and laptops, suggesting a potential future Google laptop that could incorporate the Pixel Glow functionality. While details remain limited, anticipation is building ahead of the upcoming Google I/O event, where further announcements are expected. Alternatively, enthusiasts will have to await the next official Pixel launch later this year. The potential introduction of Pixel Glow signals an exciting direction for Google's hardware strategy. Google has significantly tightened its Maps user-generated content policy, introducing explicit prohibitions against merchants directing staff to solicit customer reviews, aiming to curb practices used to manipulate ratings. The updated policy, spotted on April 17, 2026, bans two specific actions under the rating manipulation section: merchants requesting staff to solicit a set number of reviews and those requesting reviews that include specific content, such as identifying information about a staff member. These new restrictions directly target tactics like review contests, staff leaderboards tied to mention counts, and scripts instructing employees to ask customers to name them by name, methods previously used to inflate perceived staff performance and overall ratings. The policy clarifies that while merchants can encourage genuine reviews without incentives or attempts to influence ratings, they cannot direct the volume, content, or inclusion of specific identifying information. This move aligns with Google's broader crackdown on review manipulation, which has seen the platform block or remove over 292 million policy-violating reviews in 2025, accounting for roughly 22% of all review activity. The policy aims to draw a firm line between permissible solicitation and prohibited content direction. Industry reaction has been mixed. Some experts view the rules as mirroring Yelp's approach, raising concerns about the difficulty of large-scale enforcement. Questions remain regarding the precise scope of specific content and whether the policy will apply retroactively to existing reviews. For businesses, the change necessitates a review of any existing review solicitation workflows that rely on staff quotas or naming conventions. While Google does not confirm retroactive removal, the platform's enforcement mechanisms rely on pattern detection rather than monitoring specific verbal instructions, leaving ambiguity on how complex, non-scripted coaching will be assessed. This policy update occurs amidst a larger shift in the Google business profile ecosystem, including the migration of local service ads reviews and the replacement of direct chat features with AI-powered tools, signaling a continued effort by Google to standardize and strictly control public feedback on Maps listings. Noi Dung Kai Tait. Google has committed $5 million to support Latin American governments in adopting digital public infrastructure, including digital IDs and payment systems, through its Co-Develop initiative. The funding is part of a broader border cooperation effort with the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB. /N/N, the initiative focuses on IdLAC, a digital identity broker designed to connect digital identity providers with public or private services for user verification. IdLAC facilitates interoperable digital ID exchange under the Mercator Digital Citizen Initiative, also known as the LAC Digital Citizen. /N/N Google emphasized the technology's efficiency, noting that it saves nations from developing expensive, custom software by allowing citizens to use their credentials across different countries for services like managing travel requirements or verifying medical prescriptions. IdLAC was developed by 12 countries in the region with support from the IDB, World Bank, Co-Develop, the Organization of American States, OAS, and Red Geolk. /N/N launched in October 2025 and piloted for immigration processes in Chile. The system is poised for wider integration. José Inostroza, head of the Chilean Ministry of Finance's Digital Government Secretariat, anticipates that most Latin American countries could integrate into this regional digital hub next year, potentially making the region one of the most digitally integrated globally. /N/N further expansion has already occurred, with Uruguay and Brazil announcing that cross-border digital identification via IdLAC will be available for foreign trade procedures, allowing Brazilian citizens with gold-level digital identification to access services on Uruguay's foreign trade single window. The software was developed by the Uruguayan company Pixies, with participation from nations including Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and many others. /N/N, in addition to the financial investment, Google is partnering with the IDB to offer free online AI training for regional government officials and has released a report analyzing the impact of AI on Latin American economies. Co-Develop is also collaborating with the Digital Public Goods Alliance to advance safe and inclusive DPI globally. /N/N these developments highlight significant progress in digital government across the region, mirroring Brazil's early adoption of IdLAC for trade, a trend the World Bank has highlighted. The World Bank previously analyzed digital identity's potential, noting a massive leap in registered digital ID users in Brazil, moving from 20 million to 170 million. /N analysis of challenges facing national digital government strategies, such as Brazil's ENGD, continues, examining gaps in digital maturity and the role of public technology companies. The overall movement underscores a growing digital transformation across Latin America. Google is deepening its strategic partnerships by expanding its fashion collaborations, most notably with luxury brand Gucci, as it prepares to launch its Android XR-powered smart glasses. Kering CEO Luca de Meo confirmed in an interview with Reuters that a collaboration involving Gucci-branded glasses and Google is likely slated for release next year, though no specific technical details have been disclosed yet. Google is anticipated to release more information about its Android XR smart glasses later this year, following the demonstration of early prototypes like Project Aura and development kits to outlets such as PC Mag. While de Meo did not explicitly confirm that the Gucci glasses will integrate Android XR technology, the partnership signals Google's move to tap into the luxury market segment, mirroring successful collaborations with brands like Gentle Monster and Warby Parker. This move aligns with Google's history of tech partnerships extending into high fashion, including collaborations with Aura for a smart ring and Microsoft for an Xbox accessory. This strategy positions Google to compete in the smart eyewear space, which is currently dominated by Meta's success with Ray-Ban and Oakley, owned by EssilorLuxottica. Meanwhile, Apple is also gearing up for its own smart glasses launch later this year, with reports suggesting testing of 4 different versions, including an initial screenless model. The integration of an upgraded Siri AI is widely considered a critical factor for the device's success.